Arnold Ehret's secret, the mucusless diet explained. Hey there, today we're diving into the work of a true game changer in natural health, Arnold Ehret. He's the self-taught German-Italian health thinker behind the mucusless diet healing system and rational fasting, and his approach is surprisingly simple. Clear out what clogs you, eat in a way that supports your body, and let your system do what it was designed to do: heal. Ehret didn't just talk theory. He rebuilt his own health from years of chronic issues and left a practical roadmap. The mucusless diet, paired with periodic fasting and everyday habits that restore inner vitality. Millions have used these ideas to feel lighter, clearer, and more energetic. In this video, we'll break his principles down step by step: what mucus really means in this context, which foods tend to create it, what to eat instead, how fasting fits in, and simple ways to start. No hype, no extremes, just clear, doable guidance you can apply to everyday life for better health from the inside out. Let's get into it. 1. Who was Arnold Ehret? His background and journey to self-healing. Arnold Ehret might not be a household name today, but back in the early 1900s, he was way ahead of his time. Born in 1866 in Germany, he grew up in a family of thinkers and academics, but his body didn't match the environment. From the start, he struggled with asthma, heart palpitations, stomach troubles, anemia, and a deep fatigue that never seemed to lift. Like most people back then, and honestly like many today, he turned to conventional medicine first. Pills, treatments, doctors, you name it, he tried it, but nothing really worked. Instead of giving up, though, Ehret became his own experiment. His search for answers took him far and wide through Europe, the Alps, North Africa, even Egypt. Along the way, he tested out natural approaches: fasting, changing what he ate, and cleansing his body. What he discovered was revolutionary. Most disease, he believed, wasn't random at all. It came down to blockages inside the body, and the biggest hidden culprit was something few talked about: excess mucus. Every disease is the result of a clogging of the system. The body must be cleansed before it can truly heal. Arnold Ehret. 2. Understanding mucus, what it is and why it matters. So what exactly is mucus, and why did Arnold Ehret call it the root of so many health problems? Well, mucus is basically this sticky fluid your body makes to protect itself. At first, it's actually helpful. It wraps up toxins or food your system can't handle, kind of like a safety shield so they don't damage your organs. But here's the catch. When you keep eating the wrong things, heavy, processed, mucus-forming foods, that protective shield starts piling up. Imagine layers of sticky stuff lining your intestines. Over time, it creates blockages, slows down digestion, makes you feel bloated, heavy, and tired. And it doesn't stop there. Ehret believed this buildup can trigger all kinds of issues: sinus problems, asthma, allergies, skin flare-ups, even mood disorders like depression, and in the long run, contribute to more serious diseases, even cancer. Ehret's big insight was simple but powerful. If you stop putting in the foods that create mucus, your body knows exactly how to clean itself out. It's designed to heal. But if you keep dumping in junk that forms more mucus, no pill, no quick treatment is going to save you. The healing starts when you stop poisoning the system and let nature do its work. Life is a tragedy of nutrition. The wrong foods cause the body to clog with mucus, and nature cannot overcome it until you stop feeding the disease. Arnold Ehret. 3. Mucus-forming foods to avoid. Ehret's list of culprits. So what exactly did Ehret point the finger at when it came to mucus overload? He was very clear. If you keep piling these foods into your system, you're basically asking your body to keep producing mucus just to defend itself. Here are the big offenders. Dairy products, the one culprit. Milk, cheese, cream, and butter might taste comforting, but they are some of the strongest mucus producers. Think sinus congestion, phlegm, and asthma flare-ups. Refined starches. White rice, bread, pasta, and noodles might fill you up fast, but they are like glue in your gut, layering mucus and slowing digestion to a crawl. Animal proteins, heavy meats, sausages, and even farmed fish can be tough to break down. When they sit too long in your intestines, they ferment, rot, and add to mucus buildup. White sugar and sweets. Candy, soda, refined sugar, these not only feed harmful bacteria, but also trigger a mucus response your body doesn't need. Processed foods. All the artificial additives and preservatives in packaged foods irritate your system, so your body creates more mucus as a shield. Ehret's big message here was simple. If you want your body to clean itself out, stop feeding it the very things that keep clogging the pipes. As he once wrote, every disease is caused by congestion of mucus. 4. What to eat for a mucusless diet. Foods that cleanse and restore. Now that we know what clogs the system, let's flip it around. What should we actually eat to help the body detox and heal? Ehret laid out a simple but powerful roadmap of mucus-free foods that support natural cleansing and real vitality. Fresh raw vegetables. Think celery, cucumbers, leafy greens, bitter melon, and fresh herbs. These guys sweep through your intestines, alkalize your blood, and literally help dissolve built-up mucus. Low-sugar fruits with natural enzymes. Watermelon, grapefruit, guava, green apples, pineapple, kiwi, even oranges. They lighten up digestion, flush out toxins, and give your liver the reset it's been begging for. Morning lemon water ritual. Start your day with half a lemon in warm water, plus a pinch of sea salt. It's one of the simplest ways to expel mucus, calm inflammation, and fire up digestion. Healing spices. Fresh ginger and turmeric are like nature's decongestants, melting mucus in the lungs and gut while boosting circulation. Green juices. Blend celery, kale, green apples, even pennywort if you can find it. These juices are packed with minerals, alkalinity, and gut healing power. For Ehret, food wasn't about calories or fads, it was about cleansing. The more you load up on these mucus-free choices, the more your body can actually breathe, heal, and thrive. As Hippocrates said long before Ehret echoed the idea, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. 5. Fasting, the ultimate detox method according to Ehret. If there's one practice Arnold Ehret was famous for, it's fasting. In his book Rational Fasting, he explained something radical for his time. Nothing heals quite like simply giving your body a break from food. By pausing digestion, you allow your system to repair, regenerate, and clean house on a deep level. Why fasting works. When you stop constantly feeding, your body shifts its energy from processing food to restoring tissues, clearing toxins, and burning off old waste. It's like hitting the reset button. Practical ways to try it. Intermittent fasting, 16-8 or 18-6. Eat within a 6 to 8 hour window, fast the rest of the time. This is the easiest entry point for beginners. 1 day weekly fast. Dedicate 1 day a week to just warm lemon water or herbal teas. This mini cleanse helps lighten the load. Gentle aids. Ehret often suggested natural helpers like salted plums or herbal teas to keep things moving and make the process smoother. Benefits you'll notice. Done correctly, fasting helps strip away the sticky mucus lining in the intestines, restores digestive enzyme function, and brings a wave of renewed energy and clarity. Ehret often reminded his students, the greatest remedy for the body is to stop adding to its burdens. 6. Ehret's simple, no-nonsense style and lasting influence. One of the most striking things about Arnold Ehret was how simple his message was. He didn't hide behind medical jargon or complicated theories. He spoke as someone who had suffered, experimented, and finally found a way out. His teaching was direct. You don't need to keep adding pills or treatments. Just stop eating wrongly and start cleansing from within. Ehret's voice carried far beyond his own time. He inspired natural healers like Dr. Sebai, who credited him for the core idea that recovery doesn't come from drugs, but from removing blockages and letting the body heal itself. His ideas planted seeds in movements like natural detox, intermittent fasting, raw veganism, and the modern focus on gut and blood alkalization. By the time of his passing in 1922, Ehret had already helped countless people reclaim vitality and health through surprisingly simple practices. His legacy lives on, reminding us that sometimes the most powerful answers are also the most natural. You don't need to add medicine. You only need to eat less wrongly and begin cleaning from within. Arnold Ehret. 7. Final reflections, applying Ehret's wisdom to your life. If you've ever felt weighed down, sluggish, or foggy, whether it's bloating after meals, restless nights, or that heavy cloud of fatigue, it's worth asking yourself, what am I really feeding my body? Could it be that the foods you eat every day are quietly creating mucus and keeping you stuck? Ehret's challenge is simple but powerful. Before reaching for another pill, try removing the very things that clog and burden you. Stop the mucus makers, let your body cleanse, and you may find yourself naturally returning to clarity, energy, and a sense of lightness. Remember, mucus itself isn't the enemy. It's the body's signal, a reminder that change is needed. As Ehret taught, eating less, eating right, and knowing when to fast is the timeless path to real vitality. And with that, we'll close today's exploration. In our next installment, we'll continue diving deeper into the wisdom of natural healing and the practices that can transform your inner life. Every disease is an effort of the body to eliminate waste, mucus, and toxins. Remove the cause and the body will heal itself. Arnold Ehret. So we've just walked through the wisdom of Arnold Ehret. From understanding mucus, identifying harmful foods, embracing fasting, to appreciating the power of simplicity in daily living. And all of it points to one clear truth. True health and inner peace don't come from somewhere outside. They begin with the small choices you make every single day. You don't need complicated secrets or expensive treatments. All it takes is listening to your body, letting go of what clogs and harms, and nourishing yourself with the purity of nature. That is the real foundation for lasting vitality and clarity of mind. May you always find health, balance, and joy in the simplest habits of your everyday life.